they die with that ideology and theology. They die with it.
Rooted in, deep. Rooted in.
90 some years old.
Rooted in, yep.
Frickin' hang on to that frickin' thing for dear life.
Yep.
By golly. You know why? Because my frickin' ancestors, they went through this, and this is what we believed in. That's it. My grandma, she would roll over in her grave if I did that.
Right. Yep.
Well, guess what? She's out of the grave, yelling in your ear, telling you, hello, it's okay.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Why? Because she has a renewed mind. She went from an illusion to a reality. How do you get somebody to understand that? I don't know. Listen, the only way that happens is God gets a hold of you and says, hey buddy, I love you. And for some point in time, for some reason, you can, at that moment, you can go.
The stress, the relief, the backpack can come off. And guess what? That means you can love yourself. If the God of the universe created all can love you,
well, you can let somebody love you.
Yeah, right.
And then you can love yourself, who is no longer yourself.
You died to yourself, right. You love yourself and then release yourself to just be. Well, that's the greatest thing, to release yourself to just be. It drops the masks. Everyone in society has the masks. And guess what? In this understanding, we still have to participate in society, and we have the mask of a dad, we have the mask of a lover, we have the mask of the leader, we have the mask, but the mask is still congruent with who we are. It's just a foundation, it's just a role that we step into, chameleon-like, to be the best version and let God's will unfold in that particular scenario. And not having the plan, well, when I have that meeting, and we've both been in those meetings where, wait a minute, this sounds scripted. They had this meeting prior to me being here to get their will pushed on me. Yeah, I walked right. You're like, wait a second. I'm just letting it flow.
I've actually been in meetings where I just started laughing.
I know, right.
I'm like,
who speaks next? Yeah, you're supposed to chime in now, aren't you? Right.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think I don't understand what's going on?
The agenda creeps out, yeah. So when you're just being, you can just be. You don't have, you just unfold as life unfolds. Yet you see others and you recognize some of that stuff, and that's okay. And it's just part of the game. And guess what? We see behind the curtain, and we understand that's how the curtain call is. But regardless, imagine just being, and imagine not having fear, imagine not having worry, doubt, anxiety, depression, all that. And we will, like I said, still have chaos, whether it's a health issue with yourself or family, a relationship issue with yourself or family, or a financial issue with yourself and family, and sometimes all three, a trifecta. Woo! Those are good. You never know. But that comes with the package. Why? Because that's the rules of engagement. Think of it like a football or soccer game, whatever. There's rules to soccer. The rules of life are there right in front of our faces, yet we try to overrule them all the time. And God keeps reminding us, hey, you're playing in this environment, this realm. These are the rules, pal. Either get used to it and play accordingly, which means die to yourself and just let my will unfold.
Yeah, it's basically man just saying,
I'm going to push through.
Hey, God.
Yeah. God, step out of the way. I got this.
You know what I want to say here.
Right. What?
I want to say F you.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. God,
that's basically what's
happening. Get out of my way.
It's man saying, God, hey, guess what?
Yeah, I'm the new sheriff in town. Yeah. I'm the one calling the shots now. And God's laughing. Like,
we're gonna do it my way. And I can make this happen.
Yeah.
That book is full of that.
Yeah. Well, I have a saying that I've learned throughout the years: if you want to make God laugh, tell her your plans.
Yeah.
I've tried, man, and it's like, oh yeah, that didn't work out so well.
We don't know who God is.
Yeah.
We don't have a clue.
Yeah.
So Anyway, I love you.
And yeah.
And I love you enough. I love you enough for you not to like me.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's really.
Right.
I love you enough for you not to like me.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't a message that are people that, oh my gosh, he's a great guy. This is hard on people, and
It unfolds.
it's tough. I'm not making friends here.
Yeah.
I'm not making friends here.
It collapses the power structure of the churches. It collapses there is no need for churches. That's what Jesus, in essence, what Jesus came and what Jesus was mad about is just more of the same still out there.
Stuff.
It's the old covenant being taught.
Yeah.
It's the law.
Yeah. So,
And that structure, and it's written on your hearts, and you know it.
I just want you to know God, because when it happens, you'll go, holy crap, Dan. I've been looking for this my whole life. You know?
Yeah, makes sense.
Anyway, pretty cool, Tom.
It's very cool.
I could talk about this stuff all day. And what's cool about this, I get the biggest kick out of you talking about it, because it wasn't long ago.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Think about what you know today.
Right.
And how you see the world. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's wild.
You change your life.
Well, on that subject, like with the right and wrong, and this and that is right, this and that is wrong, and judgment, and all that stuff that goes along with it, and lack of forgiveness. We carry grudges, we carry resentment, we carry this anger, fear, worry, just out of alignment feeling. And you talk about the twinkling of an eye. And it's like, imagine 5 years from now, is this problem an issue that you're still talking about now? Is that going to matter in 5 years? Is that going to matter in 10 years? Is that going to matter when you're on your deathbed? It puts things in perspective of like, hey, this is unfolding. Hey, if I was in charge, I wouldn't want this to happen. But I'm not, and it is happening. And you know what? I trust God, and I'm going to see how and where this goes. I don't know. But I'm just going to let it unfold and take the step that I feel God's will is giving me the intuition to take. That's it. And that still comes with the whole spectrum of emotions. You can be angry, you can be joyous, you can be all that's in between there. And it's still all perfect.
And he's using all that.
Yep. Yep. Even,
That's a good thing. He's using all that.
So when you know this, that doesn't mean, hey, God takes care of the people who know. Well, he does, but it may not be from the perception and our interpretation. Like, sometimes you feel like Job. Like, wait a minute. Wait, I thought you loved me. What's going on here? Like, but you still love God as that stuff is unfolding. And it's a whole different perspective, and it puts things in the present, and that's where life is lived, and just be in the present. That's trusting in God and knowing that I'm going to follow God's will, go with the intuition that's telling me what the next step is to take.
Yeah.
Because the journey's quick, it goes fast. I'd rather have this choose your own adventure path unfold through God's will than my trying to force a will that...
Well, this realm's short.
Yeah.
This realm's short.
Yep.
But life is eternal.
Yep. Yep.
So, I'm just thankful that for some crazy reason, a long time ago, knucklehead kid, God said, hey, I want to know who you are.
Yep. Been a wild journey. Yep. So hopefully this opened your eyes. We got some other resources in here that will go deeper into each of the topics that we talked about today. But God loves you. I love you. Dan loves you. Enjoy this journey. Hopefully this opens up some ideas for you to consider. Cool.
Thanks, Tom.
Yep, thank you.